Our Parasha, Tisa, has one of the biggest tragedies of the Tanakh, the golden calf, the sin of the golden calf, Chet HaEgel. Moshe is commanded to ascend Har Sinai, and when he's there at the top of the mountain, Hashem teaches him the whole Torah, Torah shebichtav, Torah shebe'al peh, everything. He's getting as closer as possible for a human being to be in the presence of God. When he descends from the mountain, going back with the tablets, what does he see? His people, the Israelites, that have been miraculously saved from Egypt. They saw 10 plagues, the split of the sea, dancing around the golden calf, worshipping to him as an idol. Ele Elohecha Israel, these are your God, Israel, who saved you from Egypt. And the question is very clear. What is happening here? Now, the most traditional answer is that when Moses told him, I am commanded to go now to Har Sinai, and I'm going to be there for 40 days. He meant 40 days starting from tomorrow. They understood day 1 is already now, when he's starting his walk toward Har Sinai. So, when it was day 40 for them, and they see he did not come yet, for him there was another day that he should stay there in Har Sinai. They saw he's not coming, and they looked for a substitute to be a mediator between them and Hashem and God. What we see here is a classic case of miscommunication between couples. What happens many times is couples will coming over and they're saying, we do not have communication. Of course, this is not an accurate definition because they usually have communication, but not a positive one. What they mean communication is a communication that brings us closer together versus negative communications, because also negative communication like insulting each other, saying bad words, even passive aggressiveness is a type of communication or sarcastic one. But the meaning is we lack the good positive communication that brings us together. Now, there are a few conditions in order to initiate, in order to have this positive communication. I would like today to point out a very basic one, not so often spoken about, and this is the basic of your communication. Clarity. To actually understand what we are saying to each other in a clear way, not a vague one, not without dual meaning. Examples. The husband is want to make a nice communication, and he plans to cook dinner together for him and for his wife. He cooks, he puts the effort and calling, sweetheart, dinner is ready. She's replying, I'm coming soon. Coming soon is a vague expression. For him, okay, coming soon, 5 minutes. Okay, I'll finish last things and we'll have the nice cup of wine, a glass of wine with the food. When she comes back, when she comes to the kitchen, after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, the food is cold. He is upset. She is upset. Instead of having a communication and build bridges that make us closer, there's negativeness in the house, bad communication. She is coming back from home, from work, after a long day. She's saying, I'm exhausted, I'm going to bed. A vague expression. For him, he heard going to bed now. He hears an invitation full of enthusiasm, full of gladness. What happens when they meet in the bedroom? She's already asleep and he is in a different world. Instead of building bridges, instead of getting closer with this communication, there is bad feelings. She's planning to go to work in the morning, opening the fridge. Oh, fridge is empty. Going to work. When she comes back and there's not even a single egg to cook something for dinner, while he was all day long in the house. This, instead of having closer communication, there's not even a basic communication. Instead of that, I'm coming in 10 minutes. I'm coming in 7 minutes. Or I'm exhausted, I'm going to sleep now. Well, see you tomorrow. Or work, the fridge is empty, can you please fill it? Please buy some groceries, I'm going to be hungry when I come back from work. There are several conditions for good, positive communication. The basic of them is that we are clear, we have responsibility in what we say. Many times we drift off we enjoy this lack of commitment. I'm coming soon, and then having 45 minutes talk with my mother in the phone. What is soon? So the other one can plan. Be exact, be accurate, be mature and responsible, especially with your relationship with anyone, but especially with your spouse. Shabbat shalom. Have a good, positive communication.